All my life, I knew I was built different. I was the girl who would rather drink a chai latte than a shot of tequila. I was more interested in finishing my new book than going out with friends at a bar. I could easily be myself when writing in my personal diary, but when it came to talking with the opposite sex, I froze. In fact, in the area of relationships altogether, I was a complete and utter mess. I was a mess because I was naive about love, dating, and relationships. I was naive because the only information I knew about love was Disney movies and 90s R&B. I was naive because I was a virgin. Actually, as I'm writing this, I am a virgin. Yes, a whole virgin. Truth be told, there weren't a lot of people who I could tell that secret to. In fact, I often ask myself the question, why am I choosing to wait until marriage? What's the point besides being clowned from your friends and having the guy you're interested in look at you like a complete space alien? What are the benefits of being a virgin? Those thoughts often lingered in my head as I saw more and more of my friends get into amazing relationships and go on to have beautiful families, while I was still single and mad about it. I could see if I was purposely single, but I wasn't. I was actually trying to get into a relationship. But it felt like God put up an entire roadblock every time a man wanted to date me. Each time God would say no, and suddenly I felt attacked. God obviously loved my friends more than me, right? God was holding out on me. Yes, that's exactly what he was doing. He didn't want me to fall in love. He didn't want me to experience an amazing cuffing season and have the rom-com romance of a Lifetime movie that I desired. Nope. God wanted me to live a boring, sad, virginal life. Well, at least that's what I thought at first. That is until, a realization from God hit me like a ton of bricks. This is what he said to me. This life is not about you. Dang. When I thought about how my whole life has been what I wanted, what I desired, what I thought belonged to me, what I deserved, I realized that, I am one selfish woman who uses the word I a lot. Let me take you back to Anissa circa 2016. I was a junior in college at the time, around 21 years old. I remember crying out to God, asking why he hasn't brought me my person yet. Looking back, I can honestly laugh out loud because if God would have brought me my husband, I would have freaked out. I was not ready. I was selfish, prideful, and I had the audacity to believe that because I was a virgin, God owed me a man. God doesn't and will never owe me anything. It is by grace that we have been saved, through faith, not by our works, so that no one can boast. However, while I was laying on my dorm room bed, I remember God whispering to me, if I never bring you a husband, will you still love me? Will you still serve me? I sat up, and in that moment, I remember thinking, honestly, I don't know. Now, I gotta admit, I was kind of ashamed by my honest response, but it was at that moment that I decided that I needed to get to the point of, yes, Lord, I will still love you. I will still serve you. Then, and only then, would I be ready for a real relationship. I would work on myself. I would check things off my bucket list. I would go to film school and move across the country like I always wanted to. I would travel. I would serve people. I would use my spiritual and natural gifts for the glory of God. I would try to get to the point of true contentment. Well, at least 90%. I know what you're wondering. Did I make it to that point? What happened after I had that change of perspective? Well, keep listening, and you'll find out.